So, you're thinking about getting a Belgian Malinois puppy. You've seen the videos, those tiny fur missiles doing obedience at 12 weeks, biting tug toys like future Navy SEALs, bouncing off the walls with that trademark Malinois energy. And now you're wondering, could I handle one? But let me ask you this, are you ready to raise a creature that's part puppy, part athlete, part rocket, and part shadow? Because a Malinois puppy isn't a smaller version of the adult, they're more intense, more chaotic, and more capable of changing your life, for better or worse. Before you scroll down to the comments, hit subscribe to the Pet Perspective if you want raw, honest insights into the world's most demanding breeds. This video could save you from the biggest mistake, or lead you to the best decision you've ever made. Here's the first thing no one tells you. Belgian Malinois puppies are not like other puppies. They don't nap quietly in the sun. They don't play gently. They don't outgrow the zoomies phase. They're born with drive. Not curiosity, purpose. From as early as 8 weeks, they're problem solving, testing limits, and looking for structure. If you don't provide it, they will. And their version of structure usually includes shredded couches, chewed drywall, and enough chaos to make you question everything. They bite. Constantly. Not to be mean, but because they're wired to use their mouth as a tool. Herding breeds like the Malinois have strong prey drive, and in puppies, that means everything becomes a target: your hands, your feet, your pants, your kids. Can you handle a dog that bites with intent at 10 weeks? Not out of aggression, but because that's their language? Because if you can't redirect that drive consistently and confidently, you're not ready. Now let's talk about energy. Belgian Malinois puppies don't get tired, they get frustrated. If you try to wear them out with fetch or a walk, it might last 20 minutes. Then they want more. And more. And if you don't meet that need, they turn that energy inward, or against your home. This is the stage where most new owners begin to panic. I thought I could handle this, they say. I did my research. But what they didn't understand is that the Malinois puppy phase is like raising a working dog on caffeine and zero boundaries. And here's the twist, these puppies aren't just physical. They're brilliant. Smarter than most first-time trainers can keep up with. You teach them a trick, and they're bored by the second repetition. You try to crate train them, and they've already figured out your pattern. You hide the treats, they find the lock. Their minds move fast, and if you don't challenge them, they'll invent their own games. And those games rarely end well for your shoes, your drywall, or your sanity. If any of this sounds familiar, or terrifying, drop a comment below. Malinois puppies are no joke. Because trust me, the real ones know. And if you're still watching, you might be thinking, okay, it's hard. But is it worth it? Let me be brutally honest, only if you're prepared to give this dog a job. Malinois are not raised, they're forged. Through repetition. Through structure. Through endless consistency. If you expect them to just grow out of it, you're in for a rude awakening. But, if you match their energy, if you lead with calm, if you train daily with intention, something shifts. The chaos becomes focused. The frustration becomes intelligence. The biting becomes targeting. And suddenly, you don't have a puppy. You have a partner. A protector. A once-in-a-lifetime connection. That's the moment every Malinois owner talks about. The moment their wild, impossible puppy looked into their eyes and said, "You're mine. I trust you. Let's work." But that moment doesn't come with cuddles and patience alone. It comes from weeks, sometimes months, of structure, boundaries, and earned respect. Still think you're ready? Then here's what you need: a plan. Not a YouTube playlist. Not a dog park membership. A real, daily structure. Morning obedience. Midday mental enrichment. Controlled exposure to new environments. Clear rules. Reinforced calm. You can't just love this breed into balance. You have to lead it there. This isn't just a puppy. It's a project. A lifestyle. A mirror. And it will reflect everything about who you are as a leader. So can you handle a Belgian Malinois puppy? Maybe. But only if you can handle yourself first. Hit like if this gave you a clearer picture than any Instagram reel ever could. And don't forget to subscribe to the Pet Perspective for more brutally honest dog truths, behavior breakdowns, and emotional deep dives into the world of elite working breeds. This isn't just about dogs. It's about the humans who raise them, and what we become in the process.